Hey guys, Cece back with a new video, and today's video is going to be what's new at the drugstore. You guys know the beginning of the year is like crazy in the drugstore. Every brand is like almost competing with each other to get out the most innovative and amazing products that they can, and obviously people like me have to go out and find all the new stuff. Now, another thing that you might have noticed at the drugstore is that drugstore prices are not what they used to be. Okay, I mean, drugstore prices used to be like $5, $6. Now they're like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, $17 in some cases. So drugstore prices isn't really drugstore prices. So a lot of times at this point, it almost steers me away from the drugstore sometimes, because I'm like, if I throw a couple more dollars with it, I can go to Sephora and get something, or Ulta and get something, or whatever, and get the same products in a higher end brand. And not saying that brand is everything, because I mean, obviously you guys know me, you know I love drugstore makeup, so there are some gems at the drugstore that higher end brands can't even touch. So, but I mean, I'm just saying, for the price, it's kind of like if you're going to go with a knockoff, like say you want some Beats headphones. I don't know why I just said that. But say you want some Beats headphones. Are you going to go with a knockoff versus the actual Beats brand if it's the same price? No. Or if it's just a couple dollars more? No, you're going to go with the Beats brand. So that's kind of where I am right now. But enough with all the rambling. This video contains new Wet n Wild products. Wet n Wild came out with a bunch of new products for the beginning of the year, and so I just wanted to kind of showcase some of them. I don't have all of them, but I did get a good amount, so I just wanted to show you guys. I also did this entire look minus the brows and the foundation. I did this entire look with Wet n Wild products. So all the new products here that I have here, I've used. I have them on my face, so I have like some mini reviews for you guys as well. So if you want to see the new products that I got from Wet n Wild, definitely stay tuned for the video. Alright guys, first things first, this is the one product that I got that is not from Wet n Wild. This is the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette in the colors light to medium. Now this product I have not used yet, but I was in line at Walgreens yesterday getting this other stuff, and I was like, lady, turn around, cashier, what is that behind you? And she showed it to me, and I was like, give it to me right now. And it was super affordable. It was $7.99, and then it had a $2 off coupon attached to it, so it came up to $5.99, so you can't beat that. But it comes in a light to medium and then a medium to deep, I believe. And these are the colors, honestly, mostly for deeper skin tones, women of color. I just feel like these colors may be a little too dark for paler skin tones. But that is how it looks, and it's so gorgeous. It comes with this like plastic on top to keep it safe, and then you open it up and look at those colors. They are warm colors, but I like that. The highlight is really pretty. It's just like a nice shimmery gold. Can you guys see that? It's a nice shimmery gold. And then at the top it tells you, basically it has an application guide, and it tells you where to put what color. So you have your contour color, your sculpt color, and then your highlight color, and it tells you where to put them on your face. So super easy. Okay, moving on to the Wet n Wild. The first thing I'll show you is the one thing that I didn't use. This is one of their new brushes, and it's the large eyeshadow brush. This was 99 cents. So of course I had to pick it up. The other brushes really didn't float my boat. Like, they had some powder brush, they had a blush brush, I think, and then they had like a liner brush, maybe an angled brush, and they were like $2.99 for the face brushes and 99 cents for the eye brushes. So very affordable, very affordable. And that's how it looks. Like I said, it's a large eyeshadow brush. Looks like it would be great for placing color onto the lid, and it also has like this little, I'm going to get a close-up of this so you guys can see it. So the brush has this little indentation in it, and it just really helps when you're doing your makeup that you have somewhere to put your finger and actually apply the eyeshadow. So it makes for a really nice comfortability. I like this. This is innovative. I haven't seen this in a brush, especially a drugstore brush, so that's great. Also, this is another ramble. When I was getting these brushes, they had some Revlon brushes sitting right next to them. And I definitely want to try these Revlon brushes. They're brand new, but they were so expensive. They were like $18, $19. And I was like, Revlon, what are you doing? Like, that's not drugstore pricing. But I'll definitely get a couple if you guys want to see them. But yeah, I was like, those prices, honey? So moving on, I grabbed 2 of their Mega Glow palettes, and I got the Wet n Wild's Mega Glow Contouring Palette, and it looks like this. It has a yellow color, and then it has a contour color in here, and these came out, I think, last year sometime. But I think they just reformulated them. I didn't try them when they came out last year, but when I saw this, I definitely had to try it. This yellow color and the contour color both looked great. I have them on my face today, and I used the yellow color to set my concealer underneath my eyes, and I used the contour color for my face today. And I really like them both. They're very fine and they're very soft powders, like extremely soft powders. I love the way they feel. The contour blended out extremely well. The yellow color, I wasn't a big fan of how it blended out. I feel like it still didn't blend out like I wanted it to, and I was like blending. I did almost like a baking effect, and then I left it on my face for like 2 minutes. It wasn't long, but then I felt like it was just really hard to blend out. I feel like my under eye is super bright, like it's super bright because of this powder. So if you like that look, that's cool, but I just feel like it's a little too bright for me. Maybe it's the lighting in here, I don't know, but I wasn't a fan of how I felt like the yellow blended out, but it was really pretty on the skin, and it went on the skin very softly, as well as the contour color. I thought that was awesome. So, oh, and they had 2 colors of this. There was one that had like a little bit of a lighter, cooler color, contour color, and then it had like probably I think it was a translucent powder instead of a yellow powder for the highlighting powder. The next one I got is the Mega Glow Illuminating Palette, and this, it says new formula, and I think these were supposed to replace, they have like the small little Mega Glow palettes, and they look like this, but they're probably half the size. So I think these are supposed to replace them, but I only saw one color in this one, and this one is, it doesn't have a color, it just says Illuminating Palette. See, I love this size because I feel like it's very easy to only dip your brush in one of the colors. Like, I used this gold color over here today for my highlight, and it's really pretty. So it's easy to distinguish between the colors, but then you can also swirl your brush in all of them. But then I hate this size because it sucks for travel. Like, this is a regular size little palette, and this is the Wet n Wild palette. Like, they're so bulky and big, and they're hard to store, so I really hate this size, but I love the size all in the same breath. So this was nice, and these 2 palettes were $4.99. Next, I have their concealer. I tried to keep the packaging. This is the Instant Flawless Complexion. It's supposed to highlight features, conceal imperfections, and lift dark areas, and I got it in the color a happy medium, C643B, and it's just a highlighting pen. Ew, just like dripped out. It's disgusting. So this is just a highlighting pen. It has the brush tip applicator, and you can see how much product you have in it, which I really like. I used this under my eyes today as well to highlight. This color is a little light for me, but I was able to blend it out quite easily, so I really like that. Very blendable formula. It's lightweight. I don't really feel it on the skin. I actually really like this concealer. So this was $3.99, either $3.99 or $4.99. None of this stuff was over $4.99 except for the eyeshadows, but I mean, it's a great deal, and if you're looking for a good cheap concealer, this would work. Like I said, it did cover underneath my eyes. It brightened, and I like it. Next, we're going to talk about the eyeshadow, since I already brought that up. This is the Wet n Wild's Studio Eyeshadow Palette, and it's in the color Coming in Latte. They had 2 different ones. There was like a smokier palette, and then this was the more neutral one. So, of course, I picked up the neutral one. The colors look like that, and then it also comes with a double-ended brush. I tried to use the double-ended brush today. I didn't really like it. It was just like, The fluffy side was just a bit flimsy. It wasn't dense at all, and it's hard to blend anything out with that. So I didn't use it, but those are how the colors look. They're so gorgeous. And you guys know Wet n Wild's pigmentation is like amazing. Of course, I have this on my eyes today. Let's see what we get. Ooh. I have this on my eyes today, and like, what? Come on. It's Wet n Wild. Like, we know it's about to be crazy pigmented. Those are the colors. It has matte and shimmery shades in it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colors in the palette, and the palette is $6.99. Like, how can you beat that? How can you beat that? Moving along, I grabbed a blush. This is in the color Rosé Champagne. They said that they reformulated their blushes. It has new formula on it, but I've never seen this blush, this color either. And I have all 4 of the color icon blushes that look like this, and there were only 4 of them, and I don't think this was one of the colors. So I picked this up, but this was just a little too light for my skin tone. It did not show up on me, so for people my skin tone, this just isn't going to work. So I ended up going in with Mellow Wine, which is one of the older color icon blushes. I have 2 more products to show you guys. The first one is this eyeliner. This is the Proline Felt Tip Eyeliner, and it's just in the color black. And this is the star of this whole haul. Like, this, I can't even talk. This eyeliner is so black. It was so easy to create this wing liner today. Like, first off, the tip is so sharp. This is such a sharp tip, and it's just so easy. It's not a huge pen, so it's easy to control it. And literally one touch, I'm going to show you guys a small, tiny little, just a tiny touch. Like, you barely have to touch your eye, so be careful, and you just get the blackest, darkest line ever. Like, this eyeliner is beautiful. And this was, God, what was this, $3? I think it was $3. Like, this, I'm gonna go buy a bunch of these. Thank God this stuff is not limited edition. Lastly, I have the setting spray. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray, and it's supposed to be all day wear, and it's supposed to seal your makeup on for all day. Obviously, I'm not able to completely test that out. I did use it. I don't see any issues with it. It was very wet when you put it on your skin, but it really did sink into my skin quickly. I didn't have any issues with it. It didn't leave a film on top of my skin like some setting sprays have. Like that L'Oreal setting spray that came out last year. That stuff left like a film on my skin. This did not do that. I really like it. It was $4.99. Affordable. Yes, great. Alright guys, so those are all the products that I picked up from the drugstore. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you guys seen any other products at the drugstore that you want me to try out for you and review, definitely let me know. Leave it down below. Also, if you guys want to see an in-depth tutorial with any of these products, let me know which ones down below, and I will certainly get those out for you. Don't forget to watch my yearly favorite series. That is still going on, so more videos are popping up each day, so just watch out for those. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and also follow me on all of my social medias. The links are always down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye guys.